Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Hello, tungasugiti tavuan nupa tana sakkitin suktara NDP leriyo Nunavut slataanit kaanataw iluana qanuiliaqattarmaga Nunavut me MP ta uqausaaqattayortuni adjigingi tallaayunginni piqattarmata Nunavut slataanit takuganguallarlavunai Key NDP policies and their alignment with Nunavut's interests include infrastructure. NDP has committed to investing in northern infrastructure, including supporting the construction of deep water ports in Nunavut. Dana Stephen Harper kunni maktartaugaarsimagaraarsuni Liberal kunni taimaartarquilorsimu asiani saqqittinala quittiagarularsuti upingaarnerartuanisukut amma utkua qikertarjuaq Grace Bay and paving the runway in Cambridge Bay uqausiuloorsuti tissuinna Nunavut infrastructure project uqanattiiku amma una kivalleq hydrofiber link uqausiuloorsimallunittaarmunu Nunavut infrastructure projects uqausirilortunu Manitoba kivallermiunu namikngaayortukiaranna kisukiaranna Manitoba minunamiuguruaq hydroelectric dam ngoqqortuq taikanga Nunavummut arviat kangerlinerl Chesterfield Inlet Baker Lake taakkununga uayakutaaraayummi piqarlutiugayartoq takiorulullu amma taanna aaqqiktaayuk pakayusittaaruni piareeruni electricity kilowatt hour from 75 cents per kilowatt hour to 13 cents per kilowatt hour. Yuirayarsumigo uqausiusimaujartu akikkigaarutiaayugayartuqqaa isianiuayarluariguna ayuikaallu New Democrat Party has contributed to Nunavut by advocating specific federal investments in and Arctic sovereignty. Supporting deep water port to boost local economies and strengthen Arctic security. Arctic security Nunavut. NDP platform also includes broader initiatives like creating residency programs for internationally trained doctors, expanding primary care, and providing housing support which are relevant to Nunavut's needs. Internationally trained doctors. Last 10 arraagunit gavumaqartitut tariukianermiunuqtuari kaanatamu isertitausimu ilangitterayaruyuguarlut isertitulluungittuari isertitauganiksumiuarummut ilangiqaluniittugularuyortuksaruerpa NDP leadership is underway and the party is limiting signatures from cis men. Qaimavisiu qajujmangaat cis man. September 2 months ago, tan atortorsuiqai ajingaapitaqagurugarartu Pinakapitakaramnaman. Kaya natami katagsityang dikutan. Kaya McPherson pito kakarumatan. Kuruya. Oh. A cis man is a man who was assigned male at birth and whose gender identity aligns with being a man. A cis man is a man who was assigned male at birth and whose gender identity aligns with being a man. Cis is the opposite of trans. The cis prefix is a scientific term meaning on the same side, while trans means across from or on the opposite side. For examples, a person assigned female at birth, AFAB, who identifies as a woman is a cis woman. A trans woman is someone assigned female at birth but identifies and lives as a man. A trans woman is someone assigned male at birth but identifies and lives as a woman. So, is being cisgender the same thing as being straight? No, cisgender is a word that describes gender. Straight is a word that describes sexual orientation. To sabi siyo, Nunavut music tukisitikaru yakati nakpa siyo ino kati siyo. Cisgender is a word that describes gender. Straight is a word that describes sexual orientation. Cisgender names who you are, while straight names who you might be attracted to. That said, someone could be cisgender and straight. For instance, a person who was assigned female is a girl and is attracted to men. Straight is both. There is cisgender religion, transgender yun lang Examples of non-cis men include transgender man. Cis man yung right of way, transgender ngin naman. A non-cis man includes transgender, non-binary, taakkua. Temet hindi kikkunnik. Kas ukaksimakaman. NDP leadership is underway and the party limiting signatures from cis men. Cis men go signature kaktitarangin not so much. Yeah, what after Probably. Nirvana non-cis men include transgender, non-binary. Non-binary pero katalagming matabakawi yung mag-usip. Non-binary person, a person whose gender identity is not exclusively male or female. Examples include gender fluid, someone whose gender identity fluctuates over time. Good luck, I know what you can. A gender variant, agender, someone who does not identify with and gender queer, a broad term for a gender identity that is not exclusively male or female. Two-spirit, a term used by some indigenous peoples of North America to describe a person with a traditional male assigned gender identity who lives as a man and is a man in all aspects of his life. Two spirits. Gender non-conforming. A broad term that can be used for anyone whose gender expression is different from societal expectations. What can be different from societal expectations? The NDP now apparently classifies its executive members in two categories: non-male and male. Non-male and male. Female. Female. Non-male and male. What's wrong with the word female, huh? NDP. Look, it's the non-man supporters of the NDP. Female misutik non-man rai. Arna misutik. Ang taong kita. Benar kan? Minta Victory kata minta Victoria mau so kan tahu so kanya ka rock po ka so tingin na Kakaroon nito sa katiga Pride Parade 2023. Dangin ako yakaro katang mat. Tagusto na bigkuro yaka susapian. Biuya na susapian. Pride Parade nilakter ako. Sa si tayo Pride Mini katang nilakter ako si mga picture. Pride Parade ang igiwalya di tayo tingnan ako. Kaya nakarungay tayo Who are trans people? saqqingimmat Twitter or X ngunirartaaruertuq taikuuna takkuuraaluktaamana angutaalukta funingiungoqqui pikkuliaalukta naammagasugillapia naammagasugivisiulli uvangaliaakkutta anguttaalungu uppataqankuarnauqatimini peqan takkuura anguteuqatigeeru qaaleqqernaqayuppasaara takkuuraalunku qaaleqqernaqkasaqqasaarmataaqa takkuusiisaagu NDP-guvuggoq supportaalungmagi LGBT2 taksivalliatuinnersutiktuummata imannatuinneeroqsimayuqmayup 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, man. What letter, number, or symbol will they add next? The NDP supports the Apatakasu community through a commitment to fighting discrimination, ensuring equal rights. Policy positions and actions, banning conversion therapy. Come on. They actually called for a ban of conversion therapy. One good thing about NDP, banning conversion therapy, ending blood donation ban, funding for organizations. NDP has called for permanent federal funding for grassroots. Permanent federal funding. They don't need permanent funding. Recognizing for real Canadian-born Canadians, not millions of Indian Canadians that just migrated in the last 10 years. Not those. It's not discrimination. The right thing to do. Canada. Two-spirit person. Traditionally, lesbian, gay, blah blah blah. Jagmi Kurtusayumangin. We got 7 NDP MPs out of Kasiniko. 343 Rari Canada Imami MPs. Say Pennakurina Rocktarocktusn. Canada Imami. So Kamunamangitang Natokatapalkoilongta. Kikaktuktaroxitik. Kisani Nunavut mi MP vut Lori idlaq ni piqangittuayo qattuyarmutakkuningaruyu ikajortornernereyo quilluni inungit ni piqangittuayo maanna saipennakulungmata House of Commons mikkaruaqaangami nilleriksa ayusoq nillermagaruaruni kisani ayungititauguni conservative uvvalunni nalangituinna official party status qaqqumi member qatauyimi ayungititaakunikisiani uvvaluni ullutuinnakku inoqatsiaqarneeraanga kikkutuinnait nilleqernasuugungmata NDP-vut official party status qangimmata since April election. MP-vut kanuiliorunnatsiangilluni nilligalaakpagunnaqqooqaluarluni nerualermigutta qanuuniarpukaa Nunavut protested orsimayunullu baafin vaankunnu ikajortornaanguarquiillunigaa neruartaugami puigulormagigua tamaani tusartitaugalaaksimallugamittimatalinngu alianaigusulorsimagaluartumi MP ikajurniartuajorquingmaggu neruartaugamigu puigortorpuilorsimagmatagoo maanna qanuiligalarpukaa tusarnasaakkannerlungaaliqama qanorlikia isumagivisiuk pasiani tusaumajaqangikkumu tusartitauguma alianianguiarsimi nerualaarpusi neruakkannertualuulernikutta kalasimasimiunasugayaallugu Kuiannamigaasi taatugunnaruuyarassi tamaugatikilutigussi like and subscribe, it's free Nunavut Kuiannamig